This news update is brought to you by...
It's Jazz in January with the Naniki Caribbean Jazz Safari featuring Mary Wilson of the Supremes, pianist Randy Weston, Kelly Lee Evans, and the Oscar Peterson Legacy Band. Enjoy two of the best of Caribbean talent with Brio Ambrose from Haiti, Dominique and Cameron Beer, Alternative Quartet from Trinidad, Arturo Tappan, Allison Hines, and many others. Get your tickets for this thrilling musical ride from January 16th to 21st with stops at the brand new Sea Rock Stone at Barbados Beach Club, Harrison's Cave, and the Naniki Amphitheater. Tickets $80. Box offices, all Trimark supermarkets, Ticket Center, Warren's, Jordan Supermarket, NB Sound Sheraton, CS Pharmacy, or online at ticketpal.com. Visit Naniki Caribbean Jazz Safari.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Friday, January 17th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Know your place. That, in essence, is what the Barbados Workers Union boss is telling the Barbados Employers Confederation. That's after the BEC complained of being left out of the discussions that the BWU and the National Union of Public Workers have been having with government over pending public sector layoffs. Sir Roy Trotman says the discussions have nothing to do with the private sector. BEC head Tony Walcott said earlier this week that leaving any of the players out amounts to a major threat to the structure and functioning of the social partnership mechanism. And the umbrella body for the trade unions, C2SAB, is also unhappy that it's been left out of the talks. While Sir Roy says he can understand C2SAB's position, the BEC is out of order.
And the big question is, how does the Employers Confederation fit into an exercise where another employer is discussing his staff with the trade union movement? If tomorrow we have a meeting that involves the Costas or that involves, you name it, banks.
A second man has been charged in connection with an attack on an ice cream vendor almost 6 months ago. 20-year-old Llewellyn David Mears of 2nd Avenue, Goodingland, Dighton Road, St. Michael, appears in the District A Magistrates Court today. He's charged with robbing and committing serious bodily harm against Curtis Hayde, who was plying his trade at the time of the attack in July last year. Police have already charged a 19-year-old in connection with the same incident, and he is currently on remand. A new initiative has been launched to raise funds for the Salvation Army. The Welch's Primary School in St. Thomas has partnered with the charitable institution to help fund its programs. Major Denzel Walcott, the Army's public relations officer, says kettles are being placed in each of the school's classrooms, and they're also hoping the business community will get on board.
And the money raised will be given to the Salvation Army. What they're hoping to do is, as it gets closer to the end of the year, to make it public, and they would like they want corporate Barbados to match what their contribution dollar for dollar and make a present to the Salvation Army appeal.
In sports, senior West Indies players Dwayne Bravo and Chris Gayle have decided to sign West Indies Cricket Board retainer contracts for the 2013-2014 period. It's a turnaround for the two who'd refused WICB retainer contracts in 2010. Gayle was replaced by Darren Sammy as regional captain later that year.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
McInerney Quality and Consolidated Finance invite you to trade in your old car for a new one. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. That's right, all trade-ins are welcomed. Any make or model, we'll trade towards your new car. Plus, you get 2 years free insurance when you purchase a Kia, Mazda or Ford. And with on-the-spot financing by Consolidated Finance, you can drive away with something new. So, bring your car and come to McInerney Quality in Wildy. All trade-ins are welcome.
The Business Minute, every Tuesday and Thursday on this platform. Informative, up-to-the-minute, up-to-date news you can trust every time.
In the region now, little damage is being reported from a freak hailstorm that affected Suriname last night. National disaster officials say there were no reports of personal injuries, although some people recounted stories of their cars and houses being hit by stones. Weather forecasters say it isn't the first time it hailed in Suriname. Internationally now, the president of Uganda has refused to approve a controversial bill to toughen punishment for homosexuals. He's written to the parliamentary speaker criticizing her for passing it in December without a quorum. The bill includes life imprisonment for homosexual acts and also makes it a crime not to report gay people. And that's our noon update. Join us again at 6 this evening. In the meantime, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
This news update brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.